Lionel Messi becomes third male player to score 100 international goals. Lionel Messi became just the third male player to surpass 100 international goals, scoring a hat-trick to blow past the century mark in the first half of Argentina's friendly with Curacao on Tuesday in Santiago del Estero. The Paris Saint-Germain forward picked up the ball in the middle of the area, cut to his right, hit a low shot past the keeper to hit the remarkable career milestone. He then added to his tally before halftime with another trademark, bending strike, before adding a third on the counter-attack to take his total to 102. Messi passed the 100-goal mark in his 174th appearance for his country, after netting his 99th international goal and 800th of his career in Thursday's 2-0 win against Panama. Real Madrid's Julian Nagelsmann chances handed boost. Carlo Ancelotti has done a great job in his second stint as Real Madrid manager, and is loved by both players and staff around the team. However, the club's form has been all over the place in recent months, as they have struggled to find any sort of consistency, and the La Liga title race might be as good as over. With Real Madrid's 2-1 loss to rivals Barcelona increasing the gap to 12 points at the top of La Liga, it is safe to say that Ancelotti's future is in doubt. His current deal runs until the summer of 2024. On the other hand, Ancelotti is being linked to the Brazil national team job as well. Thus, it could be time to look for his replacement, and one candidate that Real Madrid has had on their radar for years, has recently become available. Julian Nagelsmann is believed to have been on Real Madrid's radar since 2018. And after his recent exit from Bayern Munich, now could be the club's time to make their move for the German manager. Barcelona newcomer struggling to adapt to playing style in training. Julian Araujo caused quite a controversy during the end of the January transfer window when Barcelona had completed the paperwork just 18 seconds late, leading to much speculation on whether or not the transfer was valid. While Barca did officiate the move later in February, the club and the player are still awaiting a verdict from the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS. Until then, the player has been forced to train for the Barca athletic team. He cannot play matches until a verdict is given. A recent report from Diario Sport has offered an update on Araujo's progress at Camp Nou so far, suggesting that the right-back is having difficulties settling into the new conditions. The report claims the defender is struggling to understand Barcelona's positional play. He is more accustomed to Mexico's style of play and cannot transition into a style that revolves around possession and positional awareness. Arsenal suffer fresh Thomas Partey injury scare. Arsenal have suffered a fresh injury scare ahead of the weekend's Premier League clash against Leeds United, as Thomas Partey has returned from international duty with a new leg issue, as per the recent reports. Fitness problems are ever increasing for the Ghanaian in recent times, as the ex-Atletico Madrid man has already missed a few crucial games owing to injury problems this term, and it is now becoming a real headache for Mikel Arteta. According to the report by Goal, Partey has flown back to London after picking up a fresh knock in training with his national team. The midfielder will now be assessed over the next few days before knowing the severity of his injury. Gunner boss Chris Houghton confirmed the news and said that Partey was sidelined in yesterday's Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Angola as a consequence of that injury. Rodri furiously slams rubbish Scotland tactics after Spain suffer humiliating defeat. Spain captain Rodri has slammed Scotland for their rubbish tactics after La Roja fell to a humiliating defeat at Hampden Park. Scotland claimed a stunning win over their highly fancied opponents to continue their perfect start to Euro 2024 qualifying. Manchester United star Scott McTominay scored twice to secure all 3 points for Steve Clarke's side, who are now above Luis de la Fuente's men in Group A. It was Scotland's first victory over Spain since 1984, though Tuesday's game was ill-tempered throughout. Though only 4 players were booked combined, Scotland employed the full range of time-wasting tactics as they looked to hang on to their famous win. Ansu Fati's father slams FC Barcelona in explosive rant, tells son to leave and teases Real Madrid switch. Ansu Fati's father Bori Fati has slammed FC Barcelona in an explosive interview on Spanish radio, revealing that he has encouraged his son to leave the club. Fati broke through to the Barca first team as a 16-year-old in 2019 and smashed a number of youngest appearance maker and goal scorer records. Injuries have blighted his progress post-pandemic, however, and the youngster currently struggles for a place in head coach Xavi Hernandez's first 11 as the Catalans top La Liga by 12 points. Amid rumors of a sale in the summer, Marca reported on Monday that Bori Fati had met with the club, which told him that the now 20-year-old will not be moved on. Liverpool handed significant Jurgen Klopp boost as game-changing star back for Man City clash. One Liverpool attacker who had been a doubt for the Manchester City game at the weekend has proved he is ready to return, giving Jurgen Klopp a big boost. After a bout of food poisoning impacted the Dutch national team camp, there were some doubts about whether Liverpool's Dutch stars would be available to face Manchester City this weekend. Fortunately, Virgil van Dijk managed to escape the ailment, but Cody Gakpo was not so lucky. Having succumbed to the illness, he initially pulled out of the Netherlands camp, making him a doubt in the Liverpool forward line for the weekend alongside Darwin Núñez, who had to withdraw from the Uruguay squad because of an injury sustained against Real Madrid. Gakpo missed the 4-0 drubbing at the hands of the French national team, a freak result which was no doubt impacted by the circumstances that led up to the game. He may well have been able to influence the outcome of that match, but it's not just for his national team where he has become a pivotal player. Julian Nagelsmann has already dropped exciting Tottenham hint with Jurgen Klopp comment. Tottenham have reportedly lined up Julian Nagelsmann as their preferred candidate to replace Antonio Conte in the dugout next season. It was reported on Monday that first contact had been initiated between Tottenham and Nagelsmann, although no formal negotiations or detailed contract discussions are thought to have taken place as of yet. It seems as though Nagelsmann would at least entertain the idea of managing Spurs following his departure from Bayern Munich, with the 35-year-old having revealed in 2020 that he would like to work in the Premier League or with the German national side at some point during his career. It would be a great honor to be a national coach, but I still have a little time and I still want to stand on the field every day and enjoy club football, Nagelsmann told German radio station MDR Jump. If I had a top offer, I would also switch to the Premier League. Nagelsmann later doubled down on his comments in an interview with The Telegraph, in which he spoke of his admiration for Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp and insisted that he would like to emulate his compatriots' achievements in the dugout. Two Man United transfers facing ruin with Ten Hag stunned by shock sacking and rumoured £100 million bid. A pair of would-be Man United transfers are slipping away from Erik Ten Hag, though a move for the world's best player is seemingly gathering pace, per reports. The primary focus at Old Trafford this summer will be signing a lethal new centre-forward. Of the many strikers already linked to Man United, two names in particular are standing out. Tottenham's Harry Kane and Victor Osimhen of Napoli are the two players in question. Both are currently at the peak of their powers and as such, will not be easy to sign. Regardless, Man United will do all they can to provide Ten Hag with a potent weapon who'll complete his forward line. Tottenham are understood to prefer selling to an overseas side in the event they do cash in. Kane's contract will expire at the end of next season, and if talks over a new deal don't bear fruit, a sale this summer would make sense. The Times recently reported Spurs could accept £100 million for Kane providing it's paid up front and in full. That would go against the grain of most modern-day transfers that are paid in installments or include add-ons to help soften the initial blow. Osimhen, meanwhile, reportedly has an even loftier price tag of £150 million. Napoli are under no pressure to sell their prized centre-forward and as such, will drive a hard bargain. The fact Tottenham and Napoli are both known as tough negotiators will make Man Utd's life doubly difficult. Now, a pair of reports from Caught Offside and Football Insider have ramped up the difficulty of both deals for Man United. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. See you again with more news. Bye for now.